Hello and welcome back to part 6 of Unreal Gold, and in this episode we have successfully avoided being slain by the UMS forces, and now we are attempting to find our own way off the planet, because they didn't actually bring out a shuttle to deposit their troops. They just beamed them down from the Bodega Bay.
Betrayal. Fucking betrayal.
And expanded lungs.
Is it fair to say that I can kind of see how the rest of this game is going to resolve based on what has already happened?
Yeah. I mean, you are under the impression that we're going to find our way off the planet, and it's going to be somewhat eventful with at least one more encounter with UMS as they attempt to finish the job, right?
Definitely the one more encounter with UMS, yeah. I was going to say that it would be something like from Army of Two, where, spoiler alert, people who don't want to be spoiled on Army of Two, cover your ears. You get betrayed by the people who hire you, and you have to basically go after your superiors because they're the final bosses.
Well, unfortunately, first we have to deal with this baby Titan.
Right. We are not in, the year 2020 Earthland. We are in hostile planet. Oh shit, I still have to get out of this hell before I can even have my vengeance. I hope this guy has at least one vengeful bone in his body.
Yes, it's a bit of a spoiler, but we do exact revenge on the UMS.
Oh yeah.
Although it's very later.
I was gonna say, I hope we do. I hope they rue what they have done to us.
I'm a bit too close to this Titan. I don't like fighting Titans this close.
That was easy.
No, that was actually very stressful, and it ate up half my damn rockets.
But you didn't die.
True, we didn't die, but, that's because I'm decent enough at fighting Titans to know how to circle strafe.
Yeah, because they don't shoot at... There's got to be a word for that. Like, what? There are two kinds of AI shooters. There are the shooters that aim at your position at the moment when they fire, and there are enemies that shoot at where you're going to be based on your velocity.
For the record, the Titan does do both of those, but, the projectiles are slow enough to where you can still respond to them.
Yeah. I don't suppose you would know the nomenclature of what I'm talking about, though.
Technically, it's smart firing versus dumb firing.
Smart firing versus dumb firing?
Well, yeah, because there was an old Hexen clone that actually started you off with drunk rockets. And the drunk rockets, they were ridiculously powerful as far as I remember, but they performed like absolute shit.
The rocket had too much to drink. You can't find the target and explode, make him die.
Yeah.
That is quite funny, though. Drunk rocket. Coked up machine gun.
Thankfully, we do. Well, actually, our combat assault rifle is pretty much a coked-up machine gun, given how fast the primary fire goes through ammo. The healing fruit. Not long-distance box breaking. Booyah!
Dark Souls 1 Firelink Shrine music.
Oh, look, a temple.
There.
Thankfully, we do not have to go all the way through the Sunspire again. Although, there's another Titan.
Oh, hello there. I'll just be passing through.
No, we have to fight. Well, we don't technically have to fight the Titan, but we should. It'll make getting into the temple slightly easier.
Yeah, there you go. Just use the rock to block the projectiles that he tries throwing at you.
but then the rocks ricochet off of the rock and they bounce all over the place, being more of a threat.
No, you stay. Oh, you can hit the rocks out of it. It wastes the shot though.
Yeah.
You hit the rocks out of there. Huh. What a clever rock thrower.
Damn it, tree, out of the way.
Mathematically, you should be like almost dead.
Yep, there, he's dead.
The numbers never lie. We had a lot of hits.
Alright, so, are we going to go into the temple this part? Probably. I mean, we have plenty of time left. Give me your ASMD.
Tell me.
Thank you.
When was this monument established?
Oh, probably several decades ago in Nolly time.
Okay, Okay, you guys should have a plaque on it that says the date of erection.
Do we actually get a battle log this time?
It's only a 50-50 chance. Either it will or it won't.
Life was hard.
Then
it got harder. I hate Titans.
Yay! I am very glad that one actually worked.
I hate them. I hate all of them.
Normal scar.
I was actually holding my breath for a second to see that, like, the first enemy we fight is the most abhorrent at the moment when we find it.
Oh, he ran away. Now, this area is very circular in nature, so I warn you to attempt to not waste your ammo if you can, because yeah, there's plenty of enemies throughout here. There's also yet more Titans that are sitting around being docile. I would say that Unreal Gold as a whole is actually easier than Unreal 1, mostly due to the time expenditure. But that's a pretty poor method of measuring difficulty, you know.
It is, yeah. Whereas in the first game, the duration forced you to be more conservative with your resources. In this game, you know you don't have to be as conservative for as long, so you're allowed to be a little more wasteful.
Yep.
Or just not as careful, let's say.
More scar. Try not to fall down because there are enemies down there.
Yep.
Also spiders that are shooting at me from across the damn bridge.
Hey, who's got the water balloons?
Damn it, no!
Put it out. Ow. Goddamn kids and your fancy water balloons dropping from the 3rd floor.
Well, they're more or less, it's more or less Turidian slime, as opposed to water balloons.
Have you ever had a water balloon explode on you, Gerda?
I believe I have, but I don't actually have most of those childhood memories, intact.
Well, I can say for certain I've never had a water balloon land on me. I got kind of looking at it, because if the balloon is a piece of rubber that depends on being able to contain the object inside in order to have its shape. So as soon as a water balloon bursts, it contracts. And it's also rubber, with very frictiony, and I would imagine it would actually be rather uncomfortable to have one land on your head, because suddenly you have this contracting sheet of rubber on your head, and it's like pulling your hairs or whatever. I'd say it's actually...
That's how it should technically work from a physics standpoint, but from what actually happens, it doesn't actually contract. The expenditure of force tends to be in response to the sudden stop, so it actually ends up expanding in direct opposition to how it landed.
Yeah. Or maybe just that it happens so fast that it's not really noticeable. What you really notice is just the torrent of water on yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, do you like balloons? I got balloons for you.
I do enjoy balloons, but you know, not for the reasons that I'm supposed to enjoy balloons.
Do balloons make you uncomfortable because you believe at any moment they could pop?
No.
Okay. 'Cause that's how I am.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure why you would have that particular feel when it comes to balloons, because to be perfectly honest, balloons are only capable of popping if they're acted on by an outside force. So as long as they're in a mostly stable environment, they are, you know, usually relatively safe and just succumb to the natural forces of entropy.
Yeah. So maybe I'm not afraid so much of popping balloons as roguish intentions. As in,
Yeah.
you need the agent. The agent must be present, otherwise the water balloon, or else the balloon in itself is not very unnerving.
Right.
It's just the suggestion that at any moment a loud snap can happen.
But balloon explosions aren't honestly all that unpleasant either.
I mean, they can be.
They can be, yes, but you know, a good portion of the time, specifically helium pops, although are very loud, you know, they don't last all that long. So they're, you know, they're just. Damn it, more Scar! Why are there so many Scar in this area?
Cause hey, we like balloons. You guys talking about balloons? I can make a poodle.
There, we finally have our 8-ball gun.
Yay! I remember the 8-ball gun. Like an eight
We
chambers
actually got
of
two
fun.
of the classic weapons in this level: 8-ball gun and the sniper rifle.
Sweet.
But now I'm trying to figure out which way that we have to go.
The face way.
I've already been over here. It's not this way.
I
See, this door is not open.
I would not put it past game makers to use faces in order to create memorable landmarks. Because that is a very memorable door threshold.
Yeah, but we'll actually be coming out of that door.
Oh. Is that what you meant when you said this level was circular?
Yeah.
Jesus.
This level is more or less a hub for the next 3 levels, but we I don't want to say it's actually bad from that aspect, because it's not really, you know. We don't end up using it as a hub, but it functions essentially as a hub.
Yeah.
At least from its structural design.
No, Gerdat, there are no items here. I am sorry.
But there should be! I'm low on flak shells, damn it!
Yeah, there's an enemy here. I haven't been here yet. There's gotta be something here. Get bodied.
Flak cannon is still one of the best weapons of all time. It's so fucking satisfying.
They make bits of little shits.
Yes, they do. Here we go. Going into a spider-infested temple.
Dear log, I just entered a spider-infested temple. Not sure what I'm gonna find here, but I hope that I get home
The
soon.
structure of the other shuttle has become a real endurance test. I don't have much to record right now. Just staying alive takes all my energy.
Sadness. But here we are in the Valora Temple. We were in the Valora Temple before, but this is no longer. Well, we're in a temple dedicated to Valora, not on Valora's main temple.
Right. Just like, you know, religions have more than just one place of worship.
Right. However, this is using the same piece of sound. This is using the same soundtrack that we had while during our initial visit to the Valora Temple. Evil spiders! They're jumping at us from the wall.
Spider web weaving spiders. Is this the lair of the
So I know
giant
that we
spider?
don't usually end up talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, but do you ever think it was a missed opportunity that the spider archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh never got all that much support?
Honestly, the only spider creature I can think of is Jiraigumo.
Which is weird, because Jiraigumo isn't actually a member of the spider archetype.
It's not a member of the spider archetype, but it is a spider.
It is a spider. It's a labyrinth spider. And in the next episode, we will continue our trek through the Valora Temple.